Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome back to another talk session with ChatGPT about my goals. I'll be discussing my goal with the help of ChatGPT. My focus is how I can use AI technology and skills to improve education for students. This conversation will be about what I need to learn, build, and prepare for today to stay relevant tomorrow. Hello there, ChatGPT. My first question is, what exact skills will students need in the next 5 to 10 years that schools are not teaching today?
Hey, Umar, that sounds like an exciting discussion. In the next 5 to 10 years, students will likely need a blend of technical and soft skills that go beyond the traditional curriculum. For instance, things like data literacy, coding and programming, AI and machine learning fundamentals, and digital problem solving will become essential. Additionally, skills like adaptability, critical thinking, creativity, and emotional intelligence will be vital since automation will handle all routine tasks. It's all about preparing students not just for current jobs, but for the evolving landscape. Let me know if you want to dive deeper into any specific area.
How can AI agents, how can I redesign learning so students learn thinking, not just information?
That's a fantastic question. AI agents can definitely play a key role in shifting the focus from rote learning to critical thinking. For example, AI can personalize learning experiences, adapting to each student's pace and learning style, which helps them engage more deeply with the content. AI can also provide real time feedback, guiding students to ask questions, explore multiple perspectives, and develop problem solving skills. In addition, AI can help create immersive, interactive learning environments like simulations or virtual labs where students can experiment and learn through experience rather than just theory. Ultimately, it's about using AI to foster curiosity, encourage inquiry, and build skills that will help students adapt to whatever the future holds.
What learning models can work even with low internet and limited resources in Pakistan?
That's a really important consideration. Some effective learning models for areas with low internet and limited resources include one, offline digital content, preloaded tablets or laptops with educational software, videos, and ebooks that don't require internet access once downloaded, two, blended learning, combining face to face instruction with offline digital resources. Teachers can use physical materials and then supplement with digital content during offline sessions. Three, radio and TV based learning, utilizing educational programs broadcasted through radio and TV, which can reach remote areas without the need for internet. Four, community learning centers, setting up local hubs where students can access shared resources, including printed materials and offline digital content. Peer to peer learning, encouraging collaborative learning where students teach each other and work in groups, minimizing the need for constant internet access. By focusing on these models, we can make education more accessible and resilient in areas with limited infrastructure.
How can AI help students become independent learners instead of dependent on teachers?
AI can really empower students to become independent learners in several ways. First, AI powered personalized learning platforms can adapt to each student's strengths and weaknesses, providing tailored content and feedback that helps them progress at their own pace. This means students can explore topics more deeply and at their own speed without needing constant guidance. Second, AI can offer interactive and immersive experiences such as virtual tutors or chatbots that can answer questions and guide students through complex concepts in real time, giving them the confidence to learn on their own. Third, AI can help curate and recommend resources like articles, videos, and exercises. So students can independently find and explore materials that match their interests and needs. Finally, AI can track progress and set personalized goals, encouraging self-assessment and reflection, helping students become more self-directed and proactive in their learning journey. In essence, AI acts as a guide and a resource, enabling students to take charge of their own learning and develop lifelong learning skills.
What real world projects can students start today to build responsibility and discipline?
There are quite a few impactful projects students can dive into. For instance, one, community service projects. Students can volunteer in local communities, helping with tasks like teaching underprivileged children, organizing cleanup drives, or supporting local NGOs. This builds empathy, responsibility, and teamwork. Two, environmental initiatives, projects like tree planting, recycling programs, or creating sustainable gardens help students develop discipline and a sense of responsibility toward the environment. Three, tech for good. Students can work on coding projects that benefit their community, like developing apps for local businesses, creating websites for NGOs, or building AI tools that solve local problems. Four, peer tutoring programs. Older students can mentor younger ones, helping them with their studies and fostering a culture of collaboration and responsibility. Five, entrepreneurial ventures, encouraging students to start small businesses like selling handmade products or organizing community events, teaches them discipline, time management, and accountability. These projects not only build responsibility and discipline, but also help students develop valuable life skills and a sense of purpose.
How can students safely start earning online while continuing their education?
That's a great question. Students can definitely earn online safely while studying by following some key practices. For starters, they should choose reputable platforms like well-known freelancing websites or trusted marketplaces to ensure they're protected and paid fairly. It's important for them to start small and gradually build their skills and reputation. They can explore freelance opportunities like content writing, graphic design, tutoring, or even social media management. It's also crucial for them to manage their time effectively, balancing their studies and work commitments. Additionally, students should be mindful of their privacy and security. That means using strong passwords, being cautious with sharing personal information, and avoiding any suspicious links or offers. Finally, it's helpful to seek guidance from mentors or peers who have experience in the online marketplace. This can help them navigate challenges and make informed decisions. By following these steps, students can safely and effectively earn online while continuing their education.
What mistakes should be avoided when introducing AI to young students?
That's a really important consideration. One big mistake is overloading students with technical jargon or complexity. It's important to keep concepts simple, age appropriate, and relatable so that students can grasp the ideas without feeling overwhelmed. Another mistake is relying too heavily on AI and neglecting the human element of teaching. Is crucial to maintain a balance, ensuring that AI supports and enhances the learning experience rather than replacing it. It's also important to avoid using AI in ways that might unintentionally reinforce biases or stereotypes. It's vital to carefully select training data and monitor AI outputs to ensure fairness and inclusivity. Another pitfall is not providing evidence on ethical considerations. Students should understand the ethical implications of AI, like privacy, data security, and the impacts on employment, so they can use technology responsibly. Finally, it's essential to avoid a one-size-fits-all approach. Every student is different, and AI should be used in a way that accommodates diverse learning styles and needs. By being mindful of these potential mistakes, we can ensure that AI enriches the learning experience for young students in a safe and effective way.
How can I measure whether students are gaining skills, not just completing courses?
That's a really key point. To measure skill acquisition, you can use a combination of qualitative and quantitative methods. For example, you can incorporate project-based assessments where students apply what they've learned to real-world problems and then evaluate their work based on creativity, problem solving, and practical application. You can also use formative assessments like quizzes and reflective journals to gauge understanding at different stages of learning. This helps track progress and identify areas that need improvement. Another great approach is peer assessments and self-assessments, where students review each other's work and reflect on their own learning journey. This encourages deeper engagement and self-awareness. Also, collecting feedback from students about their confidence and perceived competence in various skills can be really insightful. Finally, tracking long-term outcomes like how students apply their skills in real-world scenarios or in further studies can give a clear picture of their actual skill development beyond just completing a course. By using a combination of these strategies, you can get a holistic view of how well students are truly gaining skills.
How can learning be connected to real market needs instead of outdated syllabi?
Great question. One way to align learning with real market needs is to actively collaborate with industry partners. This can involve bringing in professionals as guest speakers, setting up internships, or even co-developing curriculum projects that reflect current industry trends and technologies. Another approach is incorporating real-world case studies and problem-based learning into the curriculum. This helps students tackle challenges that businesses face today, giving them hands-on experience and practical skills. You can also integrate emerging technologies and tools into the learning process, ensuring that students become familiar with the platforms and software that are in demand in the market. Regularly updating the curriculum based on feedback from employers and industry trends is key. This ensures that what students are learning is always relevant and up to date. Finally, fostering partnerships with local businesses and startups can provide students with internships, apprenticeships, and real-world projects, bridging the gap between classroom learning and the job market. By taking these steps, you can create a learning environment that's dynamic, responsive, and closely aligned with what students will actually encounter in the workforce.
What habits should students build now to stay relevant in an AI-driven future?
That's a really forward-thinking approach. Some key habits students can build include: one, continuous learning. Embrace a mindset of lifelong learning. Stay curious and keep up with new technologies, tools, and trends in AI and related fields. Two, critical thinking. Develop strong analytical skills, being able to critically evaluate information, question assumptions, and make informed decisions will always be valuable. Three, technical proficiency. Gain foundational knowledge in programming, data analysis, and AI concepts. Even basic coding skills can be a huge asset. For adaptability, be flexible and open to change. The landscape of work is constantly evolving, so being able to pivot and adapt to new roles and tools is crucial. Five, collaboration and communication. Build strong interpersonal skills. The ability to work effectively in teams and communicate complex ideas clearly is always in demand. Six, ethical awareness. Understand the ethical implications of AI and technology. Being mindful of privacy, bias, and the societal impact of AI is essential. Seven, networking. Build a strong professional network. Connecting with peers, mentors, and industry professionals can open doors and provide valuable insights and opportunities. By cultivating these habits, students can stay agile, relevant, and well prepared for an AI-driven future.
How can AI help students improve focus, consistency, and self-control?
AI can definitely play a supportive role in helping students build those traits. For instance, AI-powered tools can provide personalized study plans and reminders, helping students maintain a consistent routine and stay on track. These tools can break tasks into manageable chunks, making it easier to stay focused and avoid procrastination. Additionally, AI can offer real-time feedback on performance, helping students understand where they might need improvement and adjust their strategies accordingly. This immediate feedback loop can enhance self-awareness and self-regulation. AI can also help create a more engaging and interactive learning experience. Gamified elements like rewards and progress tracking can motivate students to stay consistent and keep improving. Moreover, AI can help in managing distractions. For example, AI-driven apps can block distracting websites or suggest focus enhancing techniques based on the students' habits. Lastly, AI can promote mindfulness and well-being by guiding students through relaxation techniques, setting healthy study break intervals, and encouraging a balanced approach to learning. By leveraging these AI-powered supports, students can strengthen their focus, consistency, and self-control effectively.
How can students be trained to adapt when technology keeps changing? Okay, ChatGPT, I will ask you next questions in another session. The time is up. Thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you in the next session.